Welcome into another matchup of Wahoo Volleyball here on Saunders County Online. I'm your broadcaster, Alex Eller. Today we get Wahoo up against Trailblazer Conference opponent, Nebraska City. A lot of festivities here tonight for Wahoo Volleyball team. It's senior night as well as their pink out game. It's their final home match of the season. Warriors are coming in off of 2 losses. Their record is 8-14. Last week was conference, and they finished 1-2 in the conference, beating Beatrice, a game that we had here on Saunders County Live last week. Beat them in the first round, and then dropped matches to Platteview and Ashland Greenwood in straight sets. For Nebraska City, they come in with a record of 4-21 overall. They were 0-3 in the Trailblazer Conference tournament last week with getting swept by Malcolm twice, and then lost a 5-set match to Plattsmouth. So both teams trying to get back in the win column after a couple of losses and just trying to get right as here late in the season. Should be an emotional night here for Wahoo, especially for the seniors want to go out on a win. Final matches at home here tonight for the Wahoo seniors: Kendall and Sheely, Elena Estudillo, Josie Larson, Morgan Moeller, Cameron Sather, Bate Davis. So it should be a good match. Bate Davis will be serving it up for Wahoo. Brass City able to return it. Dunk over by the Pioneers, returned by Wahoo. Katie Booth goes to work for a kill on the right side, and it's going to be hit long, point for the Pioneers. So Nebraska City gets the first point here of the match. Back to serve for the Pioneers is going to be number 15, Miley Lane. Lane's serve is up, and it's going to be a little bit long. Tried to float into that back corner, but Faith Davis was able to hold off it, and it ended up going long. So tied here at 1 apiece. Cameron Sather going back to the line here to serve for the Warriors, one of their seniors on this year's team. Been pretty good this year for the Warriors. Probably wishes she could have that serve back. Well, not one of her best ones on the season, but Pioneers take the 2-1 lead. Expect her to be a key piece here for the Wahoo tonight. She is strong at the net and at the service line. Wahoo's going to try to go cross court, and they're going to get the kill there by Larson. Gets the kill off the left side, puts the Warriors up, or ties the score up, at 2 apiece. Josie Larson, she's got a good arm there for Wahoo. Does a really good job on that left side. She gets the kill there. Ava Bowers back to serve for the Warriors. It's going to be in. Pioneers not able to get it over there. Number 12, Lexi Brown dug it, tried to get a free ball back over, but just didn't happen for Nebraska City. So Ava Bowers is going to get the ace serve there, and Wahoo takes a 3-2 lead. Bowers' serve is up. Returned in the middle there by the Nebraska City. They go to work on the left side, returned by Wahoo. Bowers sets it up to Kendall and Sheely with the free ball over to the Pioneers. Pioneers going to go for a kill there in the middle. That shot was by Kensley Briley. Free ball over by Josie Larson for Wahoo. Brass City not able to handle that free ball, so Wahoo's going to get the point there. Take the 2-point lead here at 4-2 early in the first set. Great job there by Josie Larson, just getting the ball back over on Nebraska City's side, making them do something with them. They just weren't able to do anything that time. Ava Bauer's serve is returned by Nebraska City. Shots up by the Pioneers, return. Estudillo to Larson. And Larson's shot off the left side is going to be long. Nice job there by Estudillo to set that up to Larson. Just was a little bit too long there for the senior. So Nebraska City pulls back within 1 point here in the first set at 4-3. Nebraska City serves it up. Return there by Larson. It's going to be a kill there in the middle by number 8, Claire Emerson for Wahoo. Great job there by the sophomore. Gets up there in the middle and gets a nice kill to put the Warriors up by 2 points. Josie Larson's back to serve for Wahoo. Larson's serve is up. It's going to be returned there by Lily Graham. Pioneers ball back over to Wahoo. Morgan Moeller with a shot off the left side. Blocked. Moeller again. This time Moeller's going to get the kill there for Wahoo. Puts the Warriors up by 3 points at 6-3. We're able to block Moeller's shot that first time, Nebraska City, but Moeller has the ball set right back to her, and she's able to get the point second time around. Josie Larson serving it again for Wahoo. Turned by Nebraska City. And that's going to be, they're not able to get that over the net there. Number 3, Lily Graham just hit it on the wrong side of the pole there, so point for Wahoo, 7-3. Good serve there by Larson, making it hard for Nebraska City to return, and Pioneers weren't able to do anything with it, so Larson's serve is up again. Turned in the middle there by Nebraska City. They go in the middle. Shots are dug out by Wahoo. Kendall Sheely with the shot off the right side, turned by Nebraska City. Pioneers go cross court. Estudillo able to dig it out. Now it's Moeller with a shot off the left side. Nice dig by Nebraska City. Free ball over by Nebraska City, back to Wahoo. Bauer sets it up in the middle to number 8, Claire Emerson. Emerson gets the kill. Nice job of Ava Bowers and Claire Emerson working together there in the middle to get the nice kill there. And Wahoo extends their lead to 8-3 here in the early going. And Nebraska City is going to call a timeout to try to regroup here and early in the first set. Early on, Wahoo's done a really good job of just making things difficult for Nebraska City with some good serves that have not necessarily resulted in aces, but just made things hard for Nebraska City. Made them get some cause some errors on Nebraska City's side of the net that just because of the tough serves. And then also at the front of the net, we've seen Claire Emerson kind of come alive here in the last 2 points with 2 kills, and Josie Larson's had a kill here, Morgan Moeller. So they're playing very well at the net here and making things hard on Nebraska City, kind of exploiting their back row, which seems to be kind of the weakness for the Pioneers right now. So Larson's back to serve here for the 4th time in a row. Warriors are sporting a 5-point lead over the Pioneers. Larson's serve is up. It's going to be dug out by Nebraska City, and just miscommunication there in the front row by the Pioneers is going to result in a point for Nebraska City. Lily Graham kind of did her part for Nebraska City, digging that out, but just the front row kind of was confused on who was going to take that. So Larson's back to serve again. Graham gets the dig. Shot over the net in the front row by the Pioneers, dug out by Wahoo. And that bounce, that goes off the back. I think that was a Claire Emerson, kind of hit her in the elbow. So that's going to be 4 hits there on the Wahoo. Results in a point for Nebraska City. They're able to kind of stop a run there for the Warriors. Serving for Pioneers is Andrea Rojas. Rojas' serve is up. Bowers with the pass off to the left side or right side to Kendall Sheely. Pioneers dig it out. Graham goes for the kill shot, dug out by Wahoo. Bowers serves it up to Sheely, and Sheely's going to get the kill there off the right side. Great cross-court shot there by Sheely. Finds the bottom of the court there inbounds, and Warriors take a commanding 6-point lead here in the early going. Kendall Sheely, she's sometimes on the season has kind of struggled with her cross-court shot, but not on that one. That was a perfect shot, just put right where it needed to be, so good job by the senior in the front row. Estudillo's serve is up, and it's going to be an ace there for the senior. That's what you like to see if you're Wahoo. That's a nice ace there from the libero, and expect to see a lot more of that from the Warriors here in this match. Estudillo's next serve is up. This time it's dug out by the Pioneers. Free ball over from Nebraska City to Wahoo. Bowers, second shot, and her that tip is going to find its way to the floor. So nice job by Ava Bowers of taking that on the second shot, tipping it over and getting the kill there. Wahoo now with a 12-4 lead. Elena Estudillo's serve is up. It's going to be returned by Nebraska City. Wahoo now with the ball. Bowers sets it off to Morgan Moeller. Moeller is going to, Nebraska City able to dig that out. Going to go back to the Warriors. This time it's Cameron Sather with the shot. Bowers passes that off to Cameron Sather in the middle, and Sather finishes with a kill. 13-4 Wahoo here in the first set. Nebraska City did a good job of digging a few of those balls out, but Wahoo just kind of kept going at them there with their big guns in the front row, and Sather finally able to kind of finish the deal. Elena Estudillo back to serve for the Warriors. She's going to get her second ace of this run here for Wahoo. They shot that one right at the libero and just wasn't able to handle it for Nebraska City. So Elena Estudillo credited her with her second ace of the match. Wahoo out to a 10-point lead. Estudillo's serve is up. That one's going to be a little bit long. Trying to float that one in the back row, just sailed a little bit on her. So ball's going to go back over to Nebraska City. Back to serve for Pioneers is going to be Jada Salmons, excuse me. Salmons serve is up. Larson not able to handle it, and Salmons is going to get the ace there for Nebraska City. So 2 points in a row here for the Pioneers. Larson had a good hand on it, just bounced off her hand, went off to the right side. So Salmons serve. This time it's up and in the net. Ball is going to go back over to Wahoo. Bowers is checking out, along with Kendall and Sheely. Checking in to serve is number 1, Chloe Thomas for the Warriors. Chloe Thomas's serve is up. Returned by Nebraska City. They go for the kill shot, and that's going to be hitting the net there by Miley Lane for the Pioneers. So point Wahoo. Warriors lead is now double digits at 16-6. Chloe Thomas back to serve for her second time in a row here for the Warriors. She's a junior for Wahoo. It's returned by the Pioneers. Free ball over to Wahoo. Cameron Sather with a shot in the middle, and it's not going to be able to be returned by Nebraska City, so credit Sather with the kill there in the middle. Wahoo is up to 17 points now here in the first set. And Nebraska City with their lead, or with their deficit now at 17-6, they're going to take a timeout, try to regroup here. And Wahoo early on here just taking advantage of a lot of errors on the side of Nebraska City. We've seen some balls hitting the net. We've seen several just not clean returns on the serves and things of that nature. So see if Nebraska City can kind of clean that up here. It's still early here in the first set and try to regroup here for the remainder of the game. But I imagine that's what their coach is kind of going through right now. If you're Wahoo, just gotta keep continuing to do what you're doing, and that is serving the ball tough, which I feel like the matches I've covered this year, Wahoo always is a very tough serving team, and just continue to feed your players in the front row, because seems like Nebraska City's having a hard time dealing with those front row players for Wahoo. So just kind of keep doing what you're doing. Chloe Thomas back here to serve for Wahoo after the timeout. Thomas's serve is up. Returned in the middle by the libero for Nebraska City. They go for a shot there off the left side where Larson digs it out. But it's going to end up in a point for Nebraska City. Chloe Thomas tried to kind of corral the ball after Larson touched it, and goes out of bounds and results in a point for Nebraska City. So back to serve now is Claire Kreifel for the Pioneers. Returned there by Elena Estudillo. It's going to be a back row shot by Morgan Moeller, and that's going to go long there for the Warriors. So Pioneers pull back within 8 points here of Wahoo at 17-9. Claire Kreifel's serve is up, and it's going to be returned by Morgan Moeller. Sather with a shot in the middle for Wahoo, returned by Nebraska City. Tip shot by the Pioneers. Moeller dig with the pass to Elena Estudillo with the free ball. Pioneers now with the ball, shot off the left side. Dug out there by Elena Estudillo. Now Katie Booth with the shot off the left side, and she hits it in the net. So point Pioneers. Pioneers starting to kind of find their groove a little bit. Up to 9 points here, 3 points in a row. Kreifel serve is up. Dug out by Larson. Sathers with the shot in the middle, and that's going to be blocked back. That's by number 5, Kenzie Briley for Nebraska City. Pioneers are back within 7 of Wahoo at 17-10. Kreifel serving for the 4th time in a row here. Chloe Thomas with the pass off to Katie Booth on the left side. Booth tip shot over is returned by Nebraska City. Pioneers get the ball over. Wahoo's able to handle it. Katie Booth's going to get the shot again off the left side. Nebraska City's going to give a free ball back over to the Warriors. Thomas sets it up to Booth for the Booth's shot is dug out by Nebraska City. Nebraska City's going to get the kill there. That's number 12, Lexi Brown. So good back and forth rally there for both the Pioneers and Warriors. Pioneers end up getting the point there off the kill by Lexi Brown. So Kreifel back to serve again with the Pioneers back within 6. Larson returns the serve by Kreifel. Morgan Moeller with a shot off the right side, returned by Nebraska City. Nebraska City shot is blocked. Able to get it over, though. Thomas gives it to Cameron Sather in the middle, and Sather's able to get the kill. Nice shot by Thomas to recognize Sather ready there in the middle for the pass, and Wahoo gets the kill there from Sather. Warriors now up 18-11 with their senior Faith Davis back serving. Davis's serve is up. Nebraska City's able to get it over. Pretty lucky there. Wahoo's going to go to the left side. Katie Booth, she roll shots it over. Nebraska City able to handle. Free ball over by the Pioneers to back to the Warriors. Sather shot in the middle, returned by Nebraska City. Pioneers with another tip shot, returned by Wahoo. Katie Booth with the shot off the right side. And Nebraska City's going to get the kill there. Kate Booth's shot just went off one Nebraska City's girl. Just one player went back over to Wahoo, kind of caught Larson by surprise, went off of her and ended up going out of bounds. They're off the left side, so Pioneers with the point. Number 15 for Nebraska City, Miley Lane serves that one in the net. So following that point by the Pioneers, they get a serve in the net there, and it's now 19-12 Wahoo. Back to serve is Cameron Sather for the Warriors. Sather with a tough serve. It's going to be just long. Tried to float it there in the back row. She's been very good at doing that. That one was just a little long. She's going to check out now after that long serve. Serving for the Warriors is number 12, Lexi Brown. Brown's serve is returned by Faith Davis. Katie Booth's going to get the shot off the right side. Her shot's going to go long now. And now Wahoo, who had a lead of 10 points, or 11 points at one time in this match, is now only up by 5 at 19-14. Wahoo needs to kind of get back in their groove a little bit. That second timeout by Nebraska City, Wahoo hasn't looked the same. Brown's serve is up, returned by Larson. It's going to be given to Claire Emerson in the middle, blocked back by Nebraska City. Chloe Thomas with the second shot over, returned by Nebraska City. Wahoo now with the ball. Thomas passes it off to Larson on the left side, returned by Nebraska City. Nice dig there by Elena Estudillo on the back row. Larson with a shot from the back row, returned by Nebraska City. Nebraska City puts it up there in the middle. The shot by Kenzie Briley. It's going to go long for the Pioneers, so point Wahoo. They're the first to 20 here in the first set. Ava Bowers back to serve now. She just checked in for the Warriors. The junior serve is up. She's going to hit that one in the net. That's, I believe, 3 serves now here for Wahoo that have been in the net. I'm sure that's something Katie Peterson will want the Warriors to clean up here. Just too many, I feel like, free points there given to Nebraska City. Served by the Pioneers is up. Nice dig by Faith Davis, digs it out. Claire Emerson with the shot in the middle. She's going to get the kill. So Claire Emerson gets Wahoo back in the scoring after that serve in the net with a nice shot there in the middle. Puts Wahoo up 21-15 over the Pioneers. Larson's going to be back to serve here for Wahoo. Her serve is up. It's going to be dug there by Lily Graham. And Claire Emerson gets the block shot, but Nebraska City gets it over. They give it to Morgan Moeller off the left side. Wahoo, the shot's going to go long there. Tried to do the cross court, but the ball just sailed on her. So point Nebraska City, they're back within 5. Give credit to the Pioneers here. They trailed by double digits here in the first set, but they've mounted a comeback here and now find themselves down by 5 points after being down by as many as 11. Andrea Rojas, her serve is back to serve for Nebraska City. A little bit of confusion here on Nebraska City side. They're trying to get a clarification on something. Seems like it's cleaned up now, so Andrea Rojas gets ready to serve for the Pioneers. Her serve is up, and that's going to be long. So good free point there for Wahoo. Pulls them within 3 points of winning this first set. Got to take advantage of those free points, and Wahoo will take those. Elena Estudillo back to serve. She gets it just right in the corner there. Nebraska City is able to return it. Ava Bowers sets it up to Cameron Sather in the middle. Nebraska City gets it back over. Bowers goes to Morgan Moeller on the left side this time. Turned by Nebraska City. Pioneers, and they're going to get the kill there. That was Miley Lane with the shot that finds the floor there. Kendall and Sheely and Larson went up to block it, but give credit to Miley Lane for finding the floor and getting the point for Nebraska City. Serve up for the Pioneers, returned by Larson. Ava Bowers gives it to Morgan Moeller. Moeller's shots blocked at the net, returned by Nebraska City. This time Elena Estudillo with the dig up. And Larson with the shot out of the back row. And what a shot over there by Nebraska City, but even better return there by Wahoo. Nebraska City with the ball. Shot in the middle, returned by Wahoo. Bowers passes it off to the right side to Kendall and Sheely. Nebraska City with another great dig. Pioneers get the ball back over to Wahoo. Now it's Morgan Moeller trying to get the point for Wahoo. Nebraska City digs it again. And it's going to be Wahoo that gets the point there. The shot by Lily Graham out of the back row just goes out of bounds off the left side. So good emotional point there for Wahoo. Good run back and forth between Pioneers and Wahoo. Warriors able to kind of close it out, though. But a lot of good plays by both sides during that run there, both getting some really nice digs. Give credit to Wahoo, though, for getting the point. Warriors 2 points away from winning this set, 23-17. Chloe Thomas back to serve for the Warriors. Her serve's returned by Wahoo, or by Nebraska City. Nebraska City's going to get this point. That's going to be number 12, Lexi Brown with the kill for the Warriors. Or for the Pioneers, excuse me. So Brown gets the kill there for Nebraska City. Number 17, Claire Kreifel, serve is returned by Elena Estudillo. Morgan Moeller with a shot in the middle. Dug back up. Then it's going to be hit out of bounds there by, I believe that was by Cameron Sather. They're going to say there was a touch on that play. So it looked like it was hit out of bounds by Cameron Sather, but they're going to say there's touch by Nebraska City at the net. So set point here, 24-18. Faith Davis serving for Wahoo. Returned by Nebraska City. Nebraska City's not able to dig out Faith Davis' serve, so Davis gets the ace. Wahoo wins set one, 25-18. Yeah, just looking at that first set here, as both teams take a little break here between first and second set, Wahoo just did a really good job of getting out to that early lead here in the first set. Got up by as many as 11 points at one point, but they built that lead, but with just kind of capitalizing on some mistakes made by Nebraska City, whether that be on serves or at the net. There were a lot of balls hitting the net, and they just weren't able to cleanly field the serves by Wahoo. But give credit to Nebraska City. They came out after 2 timeouts and were able to kind of climb back in that set there, got within 5, but Wahoo, that lead was just ended up being too much, and Warriors get that first set win after the ace by Faith Davis. Give credit to some good plays, though, by Wahoo. They capitalized on mistakes from Nebraska City, but, I mean, they also had some huge kills by Claire Emerson. Kendall and Sheely had a kill in that first set. Josie Larson had a few kills there in that first set. So multiple players kind of stepping up for Wahoo to get some points there for them and kind of facilitate that run. And, you know, I think the biggest thing in that first set is they didn't kill themselves as bad as Nebraska City did. So that's a good thing to see if you're Katie Peterson, with errors kind of being an issue for Wahoo this season, that you were able to kind of limit your mistakes compared to Nebraska City. And I really feel like that was kind of the difference there in that first set. So I think this match is really going to come down to who can play the cleaner volleyball, and that was definitely Wahoo there in that first set. And as a result, you see them get that 25-18 win. We'll see if the Warriors can kind of keep that momentum going here and try to get a big win here on senior night and pink out night for the volleyball team. Starting off this set for Wahoo, it's going to be Chloe Thomas on the court, Elena Estudillo, Faith Davis, Claire Emerson, Katie Booth, Josie Larson, and then Cameron Sather. So that's going to be kind of the rotation Warriors are going to go with to start this second set here. Got to give some credit to Faith Davis. She had that ace there to close out the first set. She also had some big digs there late to keep some points going there for Wahoo. So she's doing a good job in the back row for Wahoo, kind of doing her job as the defensive specialist, has really started to kind of come into her own here late in the season at that position. A few technicalities they're kind of cleaning up here before we start this set. Claire Emerson subs out there for Wahoo. Subbing in for them was Chloe Thomas, so Thomas subs in for Claire Emerson. Nebraska City is going to be the one to start this second set off with the serve. It's going to be Miley Lane serving it up for the Pioneers. Her serve is returned by Lane Estudillo. Thomas set up in the middle. And number 11, Cameron Sather, going to get the huge kill there in the middle. So Wahoo out to the 1-0 lead. Just great job there by Wahoo to get the kill there. Thomas getting that nice pass to Cameron Sather for the kill. Sather back to serve. And her serve is going to go long there. It's the second serve of the night here for Sather where she's made it air. She had one where she hit in the net, and then she just sailed that one. So kind of uncharacteristic of the senior, who's been pretty good at the line with 2 airs here. Jada Salmon's serve is going to be, and it's going to be an ace there in the middle, and that was by, Lexi Brown for Nebraska City. So Faith Davis just not able to dig that one out, and Lexi Brown able to get the ace for Nebraska City, ties it up at 1-1. Brown's next serve is up. Back to Davis. This time she's able to return it. Thomas passes it off to Claire Emerson on the left side. Emerson mistimes the jump there, and Nebraska City with the points now tied up here early in the second set at 2 apiece. Ava Bowers checks in for Chloe Thomas. Ava Bowers is serving now here for the Warriors. Her serve is up. It's going to be returned by Nebraska City. Free ball over by the Pioneers. Faith Davis gives it off to Chloe Thomas in the middle, who passes it off to Larson, who gets the kill right on the Wahoo W. Great job by Larson to come out of the back row there with a huge kill, and Warriors get the point there and lead 3-2. Ava Bowers back for her second serve here in a row. It's going to be returned in the middle by Nebraska City. Back row shot by the Pioneers, dug out by Wahoo. Kendall Sheely with the shot off the right side, and she's going to get the kill. Kendall Sheely having a good match here. That's, I believe, 2 kills here now for her. Senior trying to lead the Warriors to a victory here on senior night. Warriors lead here in the second set, 4-2. Bauer's serve is up. Libero is not able to return it there in the middle for Nebraska City. So Bowers with her first ace of the night. Wahoo out to the 3-point lead here to start the second. Good job by Bowers with a nice tough serve there. Her next one is up. And it's going to be another ace for Bowers. This time it's Lily Graham who's not able to handle Bowers' serve, and Bowers serving it up here for Wahoo, doing a really good job being tough at the line. Bowers' next serve is up. This time it's returned cleanly by Nebraska City. The Pioneers go for the shot in the middle, and that's going to be into the net by Nebraska City. That's what I thought the call would be. Yep, it was in the net by Nebraska City, and Wahoo gets the point. Bowers back to serve. Bowers' serve is returned in the middle by Claire Keifel. Number 7, Amia Ellis, just not able to do anything for Nebraska City with that. So that's going to be a third ace here of this service run for Ava Bowers, and Wahoo out to the A2 lead here in the second. Nebraska City with a timeout here. If you're the Pioneers, this isn't kind of the start you wanted. This is kind of similar to the first set where they fell behind big early. If you're Wahoo, this is exactly what you wanted to see. You're serving kind of come alive here. Give credit to Ava Bowers, the junior. She's doing a heck of a job of serving it strong, and Brass City just not able to kind of handle the serve that she's dealing to them, and as a result, the Warriors are out to an 8-2 lead. So this is exactly what you wanted to see if you're Katie Peterson from her squad. See her team get out to a nice lead and just kind of be able to coast with it. It's not something that Wahoo's been necessarily able to do a whole lot this year, but it's nice when you are able to do that, and give credit to them. They've been able to play clean enough to be able to do that here in this match so far. Ava Bowers ready to serve again, going for her 4th ace here in a row of this service run. Her serve is up. This time Nebraska City returns it. They get the shot off the left side, or the right side, dug out. Larson with the shot off the left side, and that's going to go long. Larson with the right idea, trying to float it there in the back row off the left side, just goes long for her. Point for Nebraska City. Nebraska City's Libero's back serving. It's going to be returned by Elena Estudillo in the middle. Bowers passes it off to Emerson. Nebraska City able to take advantage of the ball going over to them, and it's going to be a kill for the Pioneers. I believe that was number 17, Claire Kreifel. So the Pioneers get a big kill there. Pull back within 4 of the Warriors. Looks like Thomas's set just got over the net, went back over Nebraska City. Wahoo with the ball here off the serve. Kendall Sheely is going to get the kill there off the left side. Huge shot there. That was a laser shot there for the senior. That's her 3rd kill of the match, 2nd of this set, and Warriors lead by 5 here at 9-4. Good response there by Wahoo after giving up the point there by Kendall Sheely to get the kill there and get Wahoo back in the scoring category. Back serving is Josie Larson for the Warriors. Larson's serve is up. Returned in the middle by Nebraska City. They set it off to the left side. That shot is going to be long by number 3, Lily Graham. Point Wahoo. Warriors lead now 10-4. Again, Wahoo's doing a good job of capitalizing on some of these mistakes by Nebraska City. Larson with the serve here. It's going to go into the net. She's going to wish she had that one back, but good service run by her. Had a few points there she got for Wahoo. So Pioneers at the point. It's now 10-5 Wahoo. Back serving for Nebraska City, Andrea Rojas. Rojas' serve is up. And that's going to find its way in the back row, but Estudillo with a nice dig up. Morgan Moeller goes for the shot off the left side. She's going to find the corner. She's done that a few times here in this match, and it's went long, but not this time. Moeller gets the kill there off the left side. Warriors now lead 11-5. Good job by Moeller just being persistent with that shot, and she finally finds pay dirt with it. As Elena Estudillo back to serve. It's going to be dug out by Nebraska City, almost an ace. Larson now sets it off to Bowers, and then Bowers gives it to Cameron Sather. Shot in the middle, dug out by Nebraska City. And number 15 for Nebraska City, Miley Lane's going to hit that one in the net. Point Wahoo. Warriors lead by 7 here. Elena Estudillo back to serve again for Wahoo. We're back ready to play. There was a little substitution there. Elena Estudillo is going to serve it up. Dug out by Nebraska City. They give it off to the right side. It's going to be blocked in the middle there by Cameron Sather. Great block there by the senior middle. That shot was by Lily Graham, and Sather was able to get up there and get the block. So Wahoo up by 8. Elena Estudillo serve is up. It's going to be hit the top of the net, not going to go over, so point for Nebraska City. It's 13-6 in favor of the Warriors. Serving it now for Wahoo is Lily Graham. Graham serve. It's going to go long there for the Pioneer seniors, so Wahoo out to the 14-6 lead here on Nebraska City. Josie Larson, Chloe Thomas checks in. Is going to serve for the Warriors. Checks in for Kendall and Sheely. Chloe Thomas, her serve is up. Returned off the right side by Nebraska City. They go for a shot in the middle. Blocked back by Sather. Returned by Nebraska City. Going to do a back row shot. Returned by Wahoo. Morgan Moeller with a shot off the left side. Going to be returned by Nebraska City. Almost a kill. This time it's Sather with the shot in the middle, and this time it's going to fall. So Sather gets the kill there in the middle for Wahoo. Warriors out to the 15-6 lead. Nebraska City going to call their second timeout here of the second set, with the Warriors up by 9. Give credit to Wahoo here. They're doing a really good job in this set of just sticking with the play. If they don't get that kill on the first one, they're more than willing to kind of regroup, get the setup again, and go and keep going back to that same person, and it's paid off for them several different times here in the second set with some big kills. Saw Kendall and Sheely with a bomb there. Cameron Sather with a huge kill there in the middle on that last point. Morgan Moeller's had a big kill, so the seniors really stepping up for Wahoo off of some really good passes by the Warriors. But again, Wahoo, I mean, we've had some long rallies. Wahoo's just been able to keep their head in it and stick with the play, and it's resulted in their seniors rising up at the net and getting some huge kills. And Wahoo, as results, leading 15-6. Thomas back to serve here for the Warriors out of the timeout by Nebraska City. Thomas's serve is up. It's going to be returned. Pioneers get a shot. Wahoo able to handle it. Morgan Moeller with a free ball over to the Pioneers. Can the Pioneers capitalize? No, not this time. Wahoo. Then Wahoo in Nebraska City is going to get the point there. It's going to be a lift there called on Chloe Thomas for Wahoo, and Pioneers going to get the point. So Good timeout there by the Pioneers, able to kind of stop that run for Wahoo. Claire Keifel back to serve for the Pioneers. It's going to be returned by Moeller. Shot there by the Wahoo, and that's going to go be long by Kira Johnston. This is her first time in the match. Her shot off the left side is going to be long there for the Warriors. Kreifel back for her second serve. This one's going to be sailed by Kreifel. Going to be a point for Wahoo. They're back up by 8 points. Faith Davis checks in for Wahoo. Ready to serve for the Warriors. Nebraska City ready. And they're not going to be able to handle it. Faith Davis is going to get the ace there. That's the second ace in a row for second ace of the match for Faith Davis. She had an ace to close out the first set, and now she has one here in the second set. Wahoo's out to a 17-8 lead. Davis's serve is up. This time it's fielded cleanly by Nebraska City. They shoot it. They go for a shot off the left side. It's going to be a kill there for number 12, Lexi Brown. Pioneers get the point. Wahoo still leads 17-9. Back serving is Miley Lane for Nebraska City. Elena Estudillo in the middle there for Wahoo. She's able to handle the serve by Brown, or by Lane. Katie Booth with the shot over. It's going to be a kill there. That's going to be a kill, by number 22, Stella Sather for Wahoo. So great shot there by the freshman for Wahoo. Sather checking in for the first time here and gets a kill. Nebraska City with the ball right now. Faith Davis doesn't handle that shot, decides to let it go, and that's a good decision. The shot by Kamali Lane was long, and point Wahoo. Great job there by Stella Sather coming in off the bench, able to get a huge kill there for Wahoo. The serve by Cameron Sather, that's going to be an ace. So Sather with her first ace of the match. It's 29 here now, Wahoo. We saw Sather against Beatrice serve really good, and another one of those tough serves we see here again tonight. So we'll see if Sather can make it 2 aces in a row, Cameron. Cameron's serve is returned this time by Nebraska City. They pass it off to the left side. That's going to be hit in the net there by number 7, Amia Ellis for the Pioneers. Wahoo out to a 12-point lead. Cameron Sather back at the service line for her 3rd serve in a row. Cameron's serve is up. It's going to be dug out by Nebraska City. They're able to get it over. Faith Davis with the dig. They go to Larson off the left side. Larson with the kill. Josie Larson finding Pater off that left side. Gets the kill for Wahoo. Warriors now lead 22-9. Cameron Sather ready to serve for Wahoo. His serve is going to be hitting the net. Going to be an ace for... an error, I guess, on Nebraska City. I guess I wouldn't be considered an ace, but another point for Wahoo. Another tough serve by Cameron Sather. See if she can do it again with Warriors 2 points away from winning this set. Cameron's serve is up. Turned by Nebraska City. This time they're able to handle it. Shot in the middle. Good job by Claire Emerson getting a hand on it, but the shot ends up falling on Wahoo's side, so point Nebraska City. Lexi Brown back serving for Nebraska City. Faith Davis with the return in the middle. Thomas gives it to Larson in the middle. Larson with the kill. Finds the spot where nobody else is at and gets another big kill here. The senior on senior night with a big kill. 24-10 here at Wahoo. Set point here for the Warriors. They've got Ava Bowers back serving with a big lead. Bauer's serve is up. Dug out by Wahoo, or by Nebraska City. Nebraska City shot, dug out by Faith Davis. Kendallyn Sheely with the shot there off the right side. She gets the kill, and Wahoo wins set 2, 25-10. So great job there by the seniors for Wahoo, really kind of closing out that second set for them. You had Cameron Sather with an ace, and then you had Josie Larson getting that kill in the middle, and then closing out the set, you had Kendall Sheely with that kill off the right side. So Wahoo seniors have really stepped up in a big way here tonight on senior night, and you can tell these seniors are playing with a little more energy, just knowing that this is going to be their last time playing here. So it's great to see them kind of playing well and hopefully being able to kind of close out their senior careers at home with a win. Great job by Wahoo. They did a real nice job, kind of like the first set, of getting out to a big lead early in that set. I think it was 8-3 at one point, so they kind of jumped out to a 5-point lead there, and they just continued to build that lead. And they did that with just tough service, tough serves, along with just great play at the net. Again, it just comes back to, I think, Nebraska City's just making way too many mistakes on their side of the court, and Wahoo is limiting the mistakes on their side of the court. So just credit to Wahoo for being able to kind of expose Nebraska City's kind of their weaknesses and just being able to kind of play their brand of volleyball. And that's kind of just play free, serve it strong, and give it to your big guns in the front row, and to kind of detonate and take care of the ball and get some big kills. And so far, that's kind of what the Warriors have been able to do. So it's been good to see the Warriors playing well here tonight, as they have a 2-0 lead here over the Pioneers. And I know we've talked a lot about the front row, the seniors, the job that Josie Larson's done, and Cameron Sather, and Kendon Sheely. We've called their name out a few different times, but credit to Morgan Moeller. She's had a good match in the front row as well, too, for the Warriors. She's a senior. Multiple kills. Had a great cross-court kill there in that second set. Faith Davis, she's done her part in the back row for the Warriors. Has had 2 aces here in this match, and just had some super nice digs that have kept some points, kept some rallies going for the Wahoo that resulted in points for the Warriors. So credit to the seniors here on senior night, just really taking care of things for Wahoo and helping them get out to a big lead here at 2-0. Checked in here for Wahoo to start out the third set. We've got Josie Larson, Cameron Sather, and Katie Booth in the front row. Then we've got Elena Estudillo, Chloe Thomas, and then we have Faith Davis serving. So that's kind of the team that Wahoo's got out there right now to start the third. Faith Davis's serve is up. Returned by Nebraska City. Set in the middle, and they're going to get the kill. I believe that kill was by number 6. Or no, excuse me. That was by number 5 for Nebraska City, Kenzie Briley. She gets the kill down in the middle for the Pioneers, puts them up 1-0. Serve up there by Miley Lane, returned by Wahoo. Katie Booth goes for the kill off the right side, returned by Nebraska City. They get it off on the left side. Faith Davis with the nice dig in the back row. Larson goes for the kill off the left side, dug out by Nebraska City. Nebraska City with the shot off the left side, turned by Wahoo. Larson shot. She's going to find the floor there. Gets the kill off the left side for the Warriors. That's her second shot in a row there off the left side. That time it finds the floor, and we're tied up here at 1-1 here in the first set. Cameron Sather serving for Wahoo. Sather's serve is up. Dug out by Nebraska City. They're able to get it over. They're going to call 2 hits there on Nebraska City. So, again, Nebraska City really struggling in their serve receive right now. Wahoo gets the point. They're up 2-1. Cameron Sather serving for Wahoo. The initial dig is good by Nebraska City. We'll see if they can get it over. They are able to. Wahoo digs it out. Larson with the shot over. Nebraska City able to handle it. This time it's going to be Wahoo that's called in the net. It's going to be now 2-2. Nebraska City back to serve. Lexi Brown serving here for the Pioneers. She's going to serve that one in the net, so point back to Wahoo. Warriors up by 1. Checking in is Ava Bowers, and she's ready to serve here now for the Warriors. Claire Emerson also checks in. She's in the middle now here for the Warriors. Ava Bauer serve. It's going to be returned by Nebraska City. They tip it over. Wahoo able to handle it. They give it to Larson off the left side. Not able to get the kill there. Wahoo now with the ball again. This time they go to Kendall and Sheely. Sheely's shot, it's going to go long there. Tried to go cross court there from right to left and just a little long there for the senior. Now it's tied up here at 3-3. Nebraska City's libero back serving for them. She's not able to get the ball over, so serving the net. That's 2 serves in the net for Nebraska City here early in the third set. Gives the Wahoo a 4-3 lead here. Josie Larson ready to serve here for Wahoo. Nebraska City able to handle Larson's serve. They give it off in the middle, and they're going to get the kill. That kill's going to be credited to Amaya Ellis for Pioneers. So Nebraska City doing a good job of keeping it close here in the third set. We're tied at 4-4. Andrea Rojas back to serve for the Pioneers. Rojas' serve, returned by Larson. Bowers able to save it for Wahoo. Kenan Sheely with a back row shot, and she's going to get the kill. Sheely, you can tell by the expression on her face, she wasn't expecting to get a kill there, but she's going to get the back row kill there off the right side. Surprised herself, and Wahoo now up 5-4. Alina Estudillo back to serve for Wahoo. Dug out by Nebraska City. Free ball over to Wahoo. We'll see if they can capitalize. Bauer going to give it to Moeller in the middle, and Morgan Moeller with a huge shot. Wahoo able to take care of the free ball given back to them by Nebraska City, and Morgan Moeller capitalized with the kill in the middle. Wahoo out to the 6-4 lead. Elena Estudillo ready to serve for Wahoo. Dug out for by Nebraska City. They're able to get the ball over. Larson with a nice save in the back row. Moeller's shot, and Moeller's going to get 2 kills in a row here for Wahoo. So Moeller continues her hot night here with 2 kills in a row here for the Warriors. Wahoo out to the 3-point lead here in the third set early on. Estudillo's serve is up. Handled by Nebraska City. And again, serve receive has just not been good for Nebraska City. They get the initial hit was fine, but then number 15, Miley Lane, puts it into the antenna, and Wahoo gets the point. Estudillo's serve is up. And that one wasn't fielded cleanly, but Nebraska City able to handle it. Free ball over to Wahoo. See if the Warriors can capitalize. Sather now with a free ball. Back over to Nebraska City. Pioneers go for the kill. And that's going to be number 17 for Nebraska City. She's going to get the kill there in the middle, Claire Kreifel. So Nebraska City, after a little bit of a run there by Wahoo, they're able to get the point off of that kill by Kreifel in the middle. Pioneers are back to serve now. The Nebraska City serve is up. Returned by Moeller in the back row. Now Moeller's going to go for the shot off the left side. It's going to be hit in the net by the Warrior senior. Makes it an 8-6 game here in favor of Wahoo. Serve up by Pioneer. Oh. It's going to be a point for Wahoo. The ball just went out of Nebraska City's hand, and their coach is wondering. The server for Nebraska City just kind of lost the handle on the ball there and point was initially awarded to Wahoo, but coach is trying to get an explanation kind of on the point. Now they're going to say it's a replay, that she never went through the motion. So now the officials are kind of conversating here to decide whether that's a point for Wahoo or not. So they're going to say that that's a reserve here for Nebraska City. So no point for Wahoo. Pioneers back to serve. You don't see that happen a whole lot, so understand kind of why the officials kind of had to conversate on that one. The serve is gonna go in the net, so didn't really matter. Nebraska City still gives up the point there with that serve in the net. That's 3 serves in the net here for the Pioneers here in the third set, and ironically, Wahoo leads 9-6, so those serves in the net have really kind of hurt the Pioneers. Chloe Thomas ready to serve here for Wahoo. She's going to get, almost had an ace there. Cameron Sather with the shot in the middle for Wahoo, block back. This time they're going to go to Moeller on the left side. Nebraska City able to dig it out. And number 17 for Nebraska City, Claire Kreifel, hits that one in the net. So Warriors with the point off the miscue by the Pioneers. It's a 10-6 match here in favor of Wahoo. Warriors lead the match 2-0. Thomas's serve is up, and she's going to get the ace there. So Thomas with an ace for Wahoo, and the Warriors extend their lead to 5 points here. Warriors are have well over five aces in this match now. They're continue to be a good serving team, and Thomas's serve this time is up. It's going to be almost over hit there. And they're going to call into the net there on Nebraska City. Point's going to be awarded to Wahoo. That first contact by Nebraska City kind of sent the ball into the net and kind of resulted in that call. Chloe Thomas ready to serve for Wahoo. Returned in the back row by Nebraska City. They're going to get it over. Returned by Wahoo. Cameron Sather with the shot in the middle, dug out by Nebraska City. And that ball's going to be hit on the wrong side of the net there by number 12 for Nebraska City, Lexi Brown. Warriors lead here now 13-6. Lexi Brown went for the kill there off the left side, just wasn't able to get it on the right side of the antenna, resulting in a point for Wahoo. Chloe Thomas back to serve for the Warriors. Dug out by Nebraska City in the back row. Larson keeps it in play for Wahoo. Now it's Morgan Moeller with the shot off the left side, dug out by Nebraska City. Nebraska City with the tip shot. They're going to get the kill there. That's going to be credited to Lexi Brown for the Pioneers. So Nebraska City now trails 13-7. Back to serve for the Pioneers is Claire Kreifel. Kreifel's serve is up. Lena Estudillo with a nice dig. And number 5 for Nebraska City, Kenzie Briley is going to get the kill there on the overhit. And Pioneers with 2 points in a row here. Good job there by Briley to take advantage of that point there at the net on the overhit by the Warriors. Kreifel's serve is up. Fielded cleanly by Moeller in the back row. Now Moeller's going to get the shot off the right side. Wahoo's just not going to be able to keep that one in play. Point for Nebraska City. That's 3 in a row here for the Pioneers. That shot was hitting the net there by Morgan Moeller, and Wahoo just wasn't able to rebound from that. And Pioneers on a 3-point run here. Kreifel's serve is up. Turned by Elena Estudillo. Give it to Morgan Moeller in the middle, and that's going to be Cameron Sather with the kill. So Warriors able to get a nice setup there by Chloe Thomas to Morgan Moeller in the middle, or Morgan Moeller in the middle, and Cameron Sather, in the middle, and Cameron able to get the kill. Faith Davis's service returned by Nebraska City. Davis with a nice return there in the back row. This time it's Larson off the left side. Larson's going to get the kill. So Larson continues her hot match with another kill. Puts the Warriors up by 6 points here. So Cameron Sather and Larson with back-to-back kills. Faith Davis's serve is returned by Nebraska City. That's going to be hit long there at the net by Kinsey Briley for the Pioneers. Point for the Warriors. Wahoo on a nice little 4-point run here. They lead by 7 points. Faith Davis back to serve again for the Warriors. Davis's serve is up. Returned by Nebraska City. Free ball over to the Warriors. We'll see if they can capitalize. Thomas gives it to Cameron Sather in the middle. Sather with the kill. So Cameron Sather with multiple kills here in the last few points right there in the middle, and she's been strong there all season as the team's leading leader in kill, or excuse me, second on the team in kills, and she's having herself a heck of a third set. Faith Davis here with the serve. It's going to be returned by Nebraska City. Shot out of the back row. It's going to be hitting the net there by Lily Graham for the Pioneers. Warriors now out to the 18-9 lead. So Faith Davis with a nice little service run here. And Warriors now extend their lead to 8 points here at 18-9. It's kind of been an issue for Wahoo this year, is letting teams kind of take advantage of long service runs that kind of put them in these deficits that have been hard to kind of get out of. But they've kind of flipped the script here tonight and done the same thing in Nebraska City. They've had service runs of 5-6 points, and it's really hampered Nebraska City and made it hard for them to kind of come back and really be competitive in this match so far. And it's been a lot of the same here in the third set, as Faith Davis has had a nice service run here, 5+ points, and it's extended the Warriors' lead out to 18-9 here in the third set as the Warriors try to close out a sweep here of the Pioneers. So Davis is going to be back to serve for Nebraska, or for Wahoo. Davis's serve is up. Returned by the Pioneers. They're going to go for the right side for a shot. That ball's never going to get over. That was hitting the net there by Miley Lane, and point for Wahoo off another error there by Nebraska City. Faith Davis back to serve for the Warriors. And that's going to be an ace for the senior. Third of the match here for her. Miley Lane tried to put a hand on it, kind of going to her left side, and just wasn't able to get it up in the air, and it's going to result in an ace for Faith Davis. So Davis back to serve again. Brass City fields it cleanly this time. And they're going to sail that ball. That was hit by Lexi Brown, and she just had too much mustard on that one. Hits that one out of the back row, and Wahoo now up 21-9. Subbing in here for Wahoo is going to be number 20. Don't see her number here on the roster, so, or excuse me, that's number 21 that subbed in, Hannah Simon. She's going to help get a block there at the net there. Nebraska City keeps it in play now. Wahoo with the ball. Larson with a kill. A shot there off the left side. She's going to get the kill. So Wahoo's going to get the point there. It's going to come from Josie Larson off the left side, and she's been really strong off that left side tonight. She's gotten a lot of points from there. So Faith Davis back to serve. She's going to get the ace for Wahoo. Her second of this service run, fourth of the match. The Warriors lead now 23-9. They extend their lead to 14 points, so just pure domination by Wahoo here in this third set. Again, good to see Wahoo being able to kind of sub in some players who haven't gotten a whole lot of playing time this year, kind of like Hannah Simon. So kind of nice to see some players rotating in. Faith Davis with the nice dig in the back row. Cameron Sather's going to go for the kill in the middle, and she's going to get it. 24-9 here in favor of Wahoo. Pioneers, or Wahoo, up by 15 points. Match point here with Faith Davis serving. We'll see if she can end this match with an ace. The shot's up, and it's going to be an ace for Faith Davis. So she's going to end the match here with an ace. Wahoo wins the third set here, 25-9 in the match. 3 sets to nothing. So overall, just a good match here tonight for Wahoo here on senior night and pink out for the Warriors. They're able to get a big win here, improve to 9-14 on the season. Their next match is going to be, they're on the road for the rest of the season now, and their next match is going to be Thursday at Plattsmouth. So Wahoo's going to get the 3-0 or the straight set sweep here tonight. Again, the scores of those matches were 25-18, 25-10, 25-9 as Wahoo gets the win over Nebraska City. For Saunders County Online, I'm Alex Eller. Thanks for listening to tonight's match of Wahoo Volleyball.